Welcome to the Skunk Juice Studio this week. Thanks for joining us. My little gang and I chose another fun book to share with you on this bright, sunshiny day called Grandma Aggie and the Bless You Bike Ride. Right? Yes. Let's begin Grandma Aggie and the Bless You Bike Ride. Yes. Grandma Aggie opened one eye, testing the morning before she got out of bed. It had been a rainy and gloomy for 2 whole days. But this morning, hallelujah, she said to Tino the cat. What a perfectly grand day to ride my bicycle. Yes, Grandma Aggie drank a glass of orange juice and took all 7 of her vitamins. Then she went outside and quickly did her chores. Wow. Next, she entered the garage. Click went the helmet strap. Stretch went her gloves. Creak up went the garage door. Now she was ready for that bike ride. Yes. Good morning, Mrs. Pickleberry, Grandma Aggie called out to her neighbor. By the time her neighbor looked toward the street, Grandma Aggie was already 3 houses away. Bless old Mrs. Pickleberry today, Lord, said Grandma Aggie, who never thought of herself as old. Help her not to mind that she doesn't see too well. Oh my, thought Grandma Aggie, joining some children at the school crosswalk. Don't their mamas give them breakfast before they go to school? But out loud she said, Good morning, boys. Morning, mumbled one of the boys with his mouth full. The light turned green. Grandma Aggie zipped across the intersection. Bless those boys at school today, Lord, she said. Help them learn something today that'll be even more exciting than recess. In the next block, Grandma Aggie saw a man on his way to work. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, but already he looked a little tired. Good morning, yelled Grandma Aggie as she sailed past. Good morning, said the man, smiling politely and perking up a little. Grandma Aggie smiled to herself. Bless that working man today, Lord, she said. Bless his purple socks off. At last, Grandma Aggie turned into the city park. Her feet pedaled hard, her heart beat fast, and the wind whistled in her teeth. What a glorious day to ride a bicycle! Good morning, she shouted to a young woman who was jogging. The young woman just jogged past without blinking, deaf to any sound except the music in her ears. Oh, well, said Grandma Aggie, bless her too, Lord. Don't let her catch cold in those jogging clothes. The park was full of early morning walkers, joggers, and dog walkers. Good morning, dogs, Grandma Aggie called out happily. And you too, sir. The man laughed. Good morning, he yelped. Grandma Aggie chuckled to herself. Bless that dog-walking man, Lord, and help him to get himself and those dogs home in one piece. Wonder how I'd look in those lovely silk pants, thought Grandma Aggie, swerving her bicycle so she wouldn't hit the walkers on the bike path. Good morning, ladies, she called out, and then, whoa, as her bicycle bumped along the grass. Startled, the ladies giggled at Grandma Aggie, then waved and chattered at her in a language that Grandma Aggie didn't understand. Thank goodness you can bless those dear ladies, Lord, and it doesn't have to be in English, Grandma Aggie said as she wobbled her bicycle onto the path. Grandma Aggie picked up speed. She loved riding her bicycle. It made her feel young again. Well, younger than she was now, anyway. She could remember when she got her first bicycle. She was about the age of that boy riding toward her on his brand spanking new bicycle. She was glad to see he was wearing a helmet. Good for him, Grandma Aggie mumbled to herself. But as the boy rode closer, Grandma Aggie saw that something was wrong. "Oh dear," said Grandma Aggie, forgetting to say good morning as the boy passed. Oh dear, keep that boy extra safe, Lord, until he learns to fasten the strap on his helmet." Grandma Aggie loved babies. They reminded her of her own grandchild who lived miles away in another town. She wanted to stop to tickle this little guy under the chin, but she didn't stop. Some mothers didn't like strangers tickling their babies under the chin. But I can bless them, Grandma Aggie thought. That baby and its mother aren't strangers to the Lord, right? As she passed the stroller, she called out, "Good morning, God bless you." "Thank you," the mother called back as Grandma Aggie sailed by on her bicycle. Said Grandma Aggie to herself, "maybe I could have tickled that baby under the chin." Grandma Aggie hummed to herself as she pedaled along the bike path. "Wow," she thought as a graceful skater come toward her. "I wonder if I could learn to roller skate like that, smooth as a French silk chocolate pie." "Good morning," she called out to the young man as he swooshed by. Better bless that young man on skates, Lord," she added quickly, "especially if the rest of his life isn't going as smooth as his roller skating." Grandma Aggie saw a man asleep on a park bench. She didn't call out good morning because she didn't want to awaken him. But as she pedaled past his bench, she whispered, "Bless that homeless man, Lord. Somewhere he has a family, a mother or a sister or a brother or a cousin. Put it in his heart to go home again, and put it in their heart to open their door." The bike path came to an end. Grandma Aggie pedaled along the street until she came to a stoplight. "Uh-oh," said Grandma Aggie. The light turned green. Grandma Aggie rode past the broken cars. She did not call out good morning. She knew the two drivers were not having a good morning. "Double bless those ladies today, Lord," she mumbled. "They're going to need it." Grandma Aggie was almost home now, just a few more blocks. It was a good thing because her legs were getting tired. A man was leaning against his car. He didn't look like a sort of guy people said good morning to. "Good morning," Grandma Aggie called out anyway. "Morning," the man said politely. "Nice day," he added. Grandma Aggie grinned as she pedaled on by. "Bless that scary-looking man, Lord. Maybe he looks scary to hide the fact that he's lonely. I'm glad I said good morning to him today." As Grandma Aggie put her bike away, she heard the phone ring. Ring, 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 ring. "Hello," said Grandma Aggie. "Good morning, Grandma," sang a bright voice on the other end of the line. "It's me. I love you." Grandma Aggie recognized that voice. It was her very own grandchild who lived miles away in another town. A happy feeling tingled all the way from the tip of her nose to the tip of her toes. Well, bless my soul, chuckled Grandma Aggie when she finally hung up the phone. And God did. The end. Thank you for joining me for Grandma Aggie and the Bless You Bike Ride. Thank you again for joining us this week. We hope you have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, and enjoy your day, your bike rides, your walks. Enjoy the sunshine. Thank you for it. Yes, and please remember as we go along, mask up, read, wash your hands, read, wash your paws. Read Max. He's out looking for more books, right? Thanks again, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.